I'm going to start with a very quick poem that I wrote today, actually, and it's called Feedback. Please spare a few minutes of your time to complete our short survey. After your call, would you mind if it'll only take 5 minutes, only 5 brief questions? Did our advisor solve your problem? On a scale of 1 to 5, press button 1 if, 2 if, 3 if. On a scale of 1 to 10, how satisfied are you with your customer experience? Press 1 if, 2 if, 3 if, 4 if, 5 if. No, I can't spare a few minutes. No, I don't want a call back. No, no, no. I won't complete your flipping short survey or answer your call back or press buttons 1 to 10. No, no, no. Can you please leave me alone? I'm so sick of those survey things. All right. This poem's called School's Out. He's in long grey shorts, white shirt, striped school tie. I wear navy pleat skirt with knee-length socks. We stand on the bridge, my brother and I. We wait for the train. It's coming, it's coming. We hear it, puff, 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 puff. Grey smoke on the horizon, streaming back along the track. We laugh, nervous. Usually we watch from the platform. This time we've dared each other to stand above the hot steam. Here it comes. It's not stopping. The whistle blows loud. Woo-woo! Clickety-clack! Woo-woo! My eyes are squeezed tight shut. Whoosh! It shoots below our feet. We're in a thick cloud of black smoke. I open my eyes, coughing, coughing. He's grinning, eyes shining, thrilled. Now he frowns as he writes the train number down in his notebook. My eyes are watering. I'm clambering down the steep iron steps. Not doing that again, I'm thinking. Coughing. Once was enough. Thank you. I'm going to do one very quick poem and then I'm going to hand over to Steve. This is a poem. These are 2 poems I wrote a few weeks ago. One was after a visit to a really fab optician in Turkey. It's called The Optician. He made me an offering, a gift of perfect vision, to windscreen wipe the mist from the windows of my soul, to see the road ahead, a view of cutting clarity, the distant peak beyond, a vision of eternity. So I'm going to start with a poem I wrote years ago after my mum died, and it's called Red. Since you died, I've worn it more and more, red. When I was young, you made me a red polka dot dress. You told me it was the colour that suited me most, that I should wear it often. So I never wore it red. You always said I was bolshy, and I am. Tell me to do something and I won't do it. So I never wore it red. Since you died, I seem to wear it quite often. My wardrobe is filling up with it. Red jacket, red skirt, red shoes. I suppose it does suit me. Actually, I like it red. So, I dug out I dug out this poem that I'd done years and years ago when Osama bin Laden was a big threat to us all. And I was working in criminal justice, and this seemed to kind of fit the kind of profile of a lot of the men we dealt with. There was a poetry thing for the probation service on diversity, when there was a sort of literary evening thing. And I sent them this poem. They didn't want it. It's a bit too challenging, I think. So it's called Diversity. What's that? No, it's fine. I'm okay, whatever creed or colour you are, mate. Be it pink, white or blue, whatever. Where are you from then? I mean, originally. British, eh? Ah, it's a big community now, isn't it? Your lot. As long as you're not, you know, one of them, well, it's not bleeding natural, is it? They should lock them up and throw away the key. Cool, look at the arse on that. Bet you'd like to bend her over, eh? Anyway, what about that Osama bin what's his name? See, that's the problem with this government. All these scumbag asylum what's-its get let in, jump the housing queue. What about our own people, eh? British people. Should put them first, shouldn't they? What's that, mate? Yeah, of course you are. British. Rather appropriate after Thursday's vote, I think. So the first one's called, I write a lot about my on-off distant relationship, okay? It's called A Special Relationship. The bonfire of our love burns when we are close. We walk on hot coals without feeling the heat. We fool ourselves that love conquers all. All love is pain. The pain of being together, the pain of parting, the pain of separation, the pain of hot words, the pain of time slipping by, the pain of knowing life is short and we'll depart alone, the pain of joy that can't last. The bonfire of our love burns on. And this is another one about my relationship. And like Hilaire, I've got a French title, and it's called Vous ne comprenez rien. Like Cathy calling Heathcliff, my fingers scratch at your window. Let me in, let me in. I cut you off when we row, refuse to speak, don't answer your calls. After 3 days, you're in decline. After 5 days, we both can't breathe. You take to your bed facing the wall. And me, I'm functioning like a robot functions, smiling brightly, talking to the man in the shop about the weather. My fluttering hands distract from the gaping hole in my chest, where an artillery shell has shot straight through. When the silence ends, we talk and fight and talk, and I'm not listening to your words. I'm looking at you, hearing the deep rhythmic cadences of your voice, soothing like salve, and the hole shrinks again. You get out of bed, connect with the world again. We can't operate in this world, one without the other. How can we be apart? How can we be together? Maybe only death can end our fractured union. Even then, like Cathy, I'll wail at the window of your dead heart. Oh, one little short one. This is also about death. I was babysitting, no, that's the wrong word, cat sitting for my daughter's cat, a very large tabby. which she said never killed birds. I was quite young, but it is very large. And I wrote this poem one morning. It's called It's Their Nature. The flies smelt death before I did, drew me to that place, and my heart sank without trace. The tiny body lay still. I wrapped it in tissue, stroked the little yellow breast, the tiny wings and silent beak. The killer cat followed me to the graveside, watched me dig deep and place the wrapped body with a chant on my lips. Last poem, and well, I guess this is for the ladies in the room, because it's about being at the hairdressers, and maybe it'll be an education for the men. It's called At the Hairdressers in Green Lanes. Facing the mirror, I see a woman behind me with gold blonde ringlets and an even coffee tan. Her hair extensions are being upbraided. Her small daughter, with mouse brown hair, sits waiting. Next to me, a pretty girl with dark, wet hair is tapping her large Android screen. Meryt, the owner, is munching a baklava, one hand resting on portly stomach. An old photo on the wall shows a different Meryt, circa 1972, aged 23, slim in flared jeans, holding the hand of a blonde girl in an Afghan coat. Enrico is blow-drying ash blonde on brown streaks for another stylist. Her puffy lips have just been Botoxed. Glimpsing myself in the mirror, I catch my breath. Clearly visible in passing traffic, obviously I'm being prepared for a lead part in the latest Hammer horror. Pale face, hair sticking up like a Mohican on a Camden punk. The young Italian is bent over my head, a frown on his neatly clipped, bearded face. "Half an hour," he says, walking off. "So, time to kill." Will I read Hello magazine, my Kindle? Staff are chatting, the lights are bright, and I sip my green tea, trying not to scratch my scalp or see myself in the mirror. In here's a small world I'm briefly party to. I know them all in a skim-the-surface way. He aspires to be a singer. That one's got 2 kids. His father had a heart attack last year. He has a new motorbike. She wants a baby, been trying for years. Her fingers are bleeding from the cuts of threading. It's a mini family, which I join every few weeks, observing through the mirror from my chair. Soon I'll live poorer, but more cheerful. My new self, smiling at me in the mirror, will take away a little piece in the jigsaw of salon life. The torture worth it again.